So in the last video I showed you how to find and integrate custom paint brushes, and I took the liberty of adding a couple that I liked. So now I'm going to show you some basic techniques that allow you to create a spot coloring effect. In print photography, this would be painting translucent color onto a black and white photograph. So here we go. We're going to create a new layer, and we're going to call it spot painting. Let's find our jumper and create a new adjustment layer, and make sure it's hue and saturation. Call it runner sat. Press OK. It already directly connects to the layer, so that's good. And we want to drop the saturation down to the bottom. Now you'll notice that because I also have a color balance adjustment layer that I already made changes to, he's blue. So, if you don't want him to be blue, just turn it off, and he's black and white now. I'm going to keep it black and white for demonstration purposes, but do whatever you want. That's the beauty of Photoshop. Now, we're going to go back to our spot painting layer. We're going to grab the brush tool. We're going to pick out a brush that would be interesting, and we're going to make it larger. We're going to make sure the opacity is at 50% because we want it to be translucent. And I picked out this color right here, which is kind of a dim yellow. Press OK. And just start vaguely brushing over his pants. And I can't stress enough how important it is to not make this perfect. Okay, so that's pretty good. You can go over it a little bit again or twice to create different cool effects. And now go to our blending options in our layer panel and select color burn, and you get this wonderful effect. It definitely fills in contrast and creates for some wonderful imagery. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in because I think it's going to look better that way. But otherwise, that's it. You can fill in the rest of his skin, his shirt, his shoes, whatever you want, and it can create some really wonderful effects that I really encourage you to try. So the last thing we're going to do is talk about custom fonts and how to manipulate fonts in different ways.